Welcome, everybody, to the All Elite Zone podcast. We have a very fun two-parter episode for you guys tonight, and I am so excited. Aiden will be co-hosting with this one. As you can see, we are doing a Jeopardy of wrestling. He has worked day and night around this, and I'm so excited to see how it looks. So, but first, we're going to talk about what happened on Sunday. We're not going to go into too much detail, but we will talk about some of our favorite moments and matches from this pay-per-view on Sunday. But first, let me introduce you guys to my tag team partners tonight. First off, we have the greatest mind in our podcast. We have our producer, Connor. Connor, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. This is very interesting.
I'm excited. I hope you are too.
I'm just looking about the details. It looks really interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, we have the greatest fantasy booker. He is the head honcho of Booking Elite. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out on our YouTube channel right now. Please welcome Aiden to the show. Aiden, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. Really excited to talk about Revolution, and I'm even more excited about Jeopardy.
So going back, what were your guys' thoughts? And this also goes to you guys in the comments.
I thought it was a really good pay-per-view.
But what did you guys think of the thing from?
Oh no, is he freezing for you too, Connor?
Yeah, I think so. But I'll continue. I thought Revolution was very, very good. I don't think it's the best AEW pay-per-view ever, but it had some of the best matches in AEW ever. It's hard to pick to my best match of the night, but I'm gonna go with I gotta go with MJF and Danielson. You won't see that a lot in wrestling nowadays. Those type of matches. I think only in AEW you'll get that type of match, because WWE doesn't do that. Like, they don't do good matches. They do cinnamon toast crunch matches. So
that's what we should call bad matches from now on. Cinnamon toast crunch matches.
The pitch black matches or cinnamon toast crunch matches. I'm excited to see what sponsor will be sponsoring Cody versus Reigns at Mania. I bet it's gonna be Adidas or Nike, something along those lines. I'm excited for the Nike match.
I really think WWE would be the one to do a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse match inside of a bouncy house.
Inside of a bouncy house. Oh gosh! Instead of Hell in a Cell, you're having the bouncy house.
Well, they kind of did that one time. They did it with Eugene and Ric Flair, out of all people.
Wait, what? That's a real match?
Kind of, yeah. Eugene was the Raw general manager for the night. And first, they played musical chairs in the ring.
I saw the musical chair match.
Later on, who's gonna jump in the lake? Jump in the lake.
Lake noise. What? Okay. Question mark. Is that like an inside joke? Am I missing something? What's up, Jason? Thanks for Jason.
Oh no. I think Lane's internet is freezing up.
Match to go as well as it did.
I just got a message from Aiden.
That one was
he said that he
won.
Aiden. I got a message from Adam and said that he wouldn't be able to make it tonight because of his hotspot, but yeah.
Did you guys hear me? What I said?
Yeah.
No, I think you're cutting in and out. Maybe it's just me, but freezing.
No, I think I am. Yeah, my internet's. I don't know why it's acting up. Like, usually I have all the same settings on my computer. Normally it should be working fine. Anyways, Buried Alive match. What did you guys think about that one?
I loved it. I really loved the violence of it. I didn't think Christian Cage would be able to absorb that level of punishment, because I think he's 48. He's getting up there in age. But also Jungle Boy finally going over. I thought he looked phenomenal in that match. Pay-per-view Jungle Boy is a real thing. He does not miss. What else? And then my only criticism of the match is that Jungle Boy, after he put Christian in the coffin, he took a bit of time to actually close the lid. That's my only criticism. So
I disagree with that one on you. I like that little kiss of death he did to Christian as he closed the lid. But I think also is to give it time to fall and actually not, be like the Texas death match. The barbed wire death match. So Yeah, but it was fun. Like, I like this snare trap that he did with the shovel. Like, that looked painful.
I would say what I thought of the match, but I didn't get to see that match. If anyone followed my socials, you know what happened. I didn't get to watch them, but I didn't get to watch till 50 minutes later. I literally had to get
VR Live messing up?
apparently just for Fire Stick, but I found out a smart TV had to go all the way down the street, get his TV, plug it in, then it worked fine. But it's still won't let me rewatch it. But on my
Really?
phone it will. So I don't know if it's just like Fire Sticks or what's going on, but
I think it's time to get rid of Bleacher and go back to Fight. I feel like Fight would be a better platform to use.
We used to do both, so one's not over flooded.
Because like that's just crazy. I still can't believe that happened to you. Like, because that happened to me in the last pay-per-view. Like, I couldn't watch it at all because it kept kicking me out.
Yeah, this time you say we're experiencing technical difficulties, but I got a 20% discount from Shop AEW for it. So
that's good though.
Nice.
But I got to see the first match when I tuned back in, or when I was able to tune back in, was the trios match, and I'm glad I got to see that match.
Oh my gosh, like that was just madness. And I think that set up a feud between both House of Black and the Young Bucks, and then or Kenny versus insert Buddy Murphy or Buddy Matthews or Aleister Black, Malachi Black. Like that was just beautiful.
P-Dog's favorite match was the main event.
Yeah,
that event was wild.
Very fair. Very good.
You know what's funny is, so my fiance every once in a while, like when it comes to wrestling, like especially during the slower matches, she'll like take a break and go do something else real quick and then come back. But she loved that 1 hour match. Like I have never seen her so invested in a match. And I have to agree. That hour did not feel like an hour.
No, it did not. It was in the beginning you could tell that they were pacing themselves, wrestling a bit of a slower style. But that was for maybe the first 10 minutes, and then it was like, okay, now it's picking up. And
yeah, like it was. Well, then again, like you have to rest for an hour. Like,
I don't blame them at all for that.
Well, if you go back and look at Brett versus Sean, or Jay Lethal versus Matt Taven, for instance, like you have to build yourself up to those big spots. And then, especially, I love Tony Schiavone's face. Like, I hope somebody made a meme of that there, where he was like, we're going to Sun and Death, because to that crowd, he let that suspense build up in that crowd after that tie.
Oh yeah, it was only when Schiavone came down to the ring that they popped, and they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be sudden death." I thought it was good. I think it was crazy that both Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley tapped out tonight. Not passed out, tapped out.
Yeah,
that was the first time Moxley ever tapped out in AEW. Is that right? That's the first time he ever.
Yeah, first time. I've never seen him tap out, or I've seen him get knocked out, but not tapped out. And that chain spot, Jesus, man, they call him the Hangman. Literally, they call him the Hangman for a reason.
Did you guys see? Did you guys see that black eye he had? Like a legit, like his face was bruised. Yeah, black eye.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's gonna look beat up Wednesday if he's on.
Mm-hmm. I think right now a few people are kind of overrating the match. Don't get me wrong; it was very, very good. It's probably in the top 5 in AEW's history, but currently on Cage Match, I believe it's sitting at a top 20 match all time, and I don't think it's that. I think it's probably top 40, but top 50 or top 20 is really crazy.
The Texas Death Match in the top 20?
No, sorry, the Iron Man match. Sorry.
Oh, the Iron Man match? I would say it would be top 5. I would say personally, it's my top 5
of all time.
Of all time, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like it was that. Well, like I said, it was that good for me. Like it gave me that storytelling that had with Cody and Dustin, and it just played off to how all the stuff they put each other throughout this whole build up to it, and I feel like it was a good payoff. And giving Max credit, man, he was a true heel throughout the whole night. Whether it was throwing water in the kid's face, when he yelled at Meltzer through the camera saying, "Is this going to cost me a star, Meltzer?"
I love those touches. Those that was
like to me, like it was just everything about that match. Like it wasn't it wasn't the best match of all time, but it was one of the best ones that I have seen. I wouldn't say like of like my whole wrestling, enjoyment, my whole fandom, but I would say it was probably one of the best matches I've seen in recent memory. And if that's indication of what's coming up for MJF's reign to see what goes from there, I am 100% sold on MJF being our king and our god and our champion and the devil.
I like what you said. Even like for me, I think it's I'm really bad at like retaining attention. So that's probably like why I gave it a 9.75, and it's like it's not really the match's fault. I'm biased against Iron Man matches. That's pretty much it. So, and my bad. Sorry, I'm
No,
biased,
you're good.
But
no, you're good.
It's just like I don't know. I've never been good at paying attention for long periods of time. Which
and that's the hard part with
what's going on?
Oh, there's two Connors.
Yeah. Oh no, two Connors.
It's your alternate.
But I guess that's a hard part, like because I think it depends on how it's built. I think that was for me because I was worried I was going to be checked out halfway through it, especially with it being the last match on the card. It's already late. I have to work at 8:00 the next morning. I was already getting sick. If you guys can't tell, I'm got a cold going on. But it was like I said, I for me personally, like it was one of the best matches I've seen. I would say probably top 3 Iron Man matches. If I'm going to put that out there, it's for me personally. I would rank it number 3.
Really, this is my favorite Iron Man match actually.
And then I think I just was nostalgic for Shawn Michaels and Brett.
I would say in AEW history, Pac and Kenny Omega was very good. Game of AEW, but pay-per-view wise, this top. I think every Revolution has some kind of memorable moment from Kenny Omega and Hangman versus the Young Bucks to, even though the finish was kind of off, the Exploding Barbed Wire Death match to 2022. I guess CM Punk and MJF, or a lot of different moments, and then this year, like that's the one pay-per-view that has it's called a revolution. Has a revolution moment. But I got a message from Adam and he said he wasn't going to make it. So
okay then.
That's okay.
I think
tonight,
sorry, not tonight. Revolution was like a statement towards we are invested in our young talent, because like Ricky Starks went over Jericho, Jungle Boy went over Christian Cage, and then Jamie Hayter retained. Hangman beat Mox. The Guns retained their title, and MJF beat Danielson. Those are all young talent.
Mm-hmm. What did you guys think of that? Speaking of the women's match, what did you guys think of that? Saraya and Ruby Soho moment. Like, what did you guys think of that Ruby Soho heel turn?
I personally think it was going to happen because the way she wasn't signed with anyone at first. But I was not expecting her to do that at Revolution because I don't know. I just don't. She's been face a long time in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think she'd do it, but when she did it, like I could see why they do it because I feel like Blood and Guts. That's what they're building towards. Like they're slowly but surely going to get to that, like that 5-on-5 outsiders versus homegrown Blood and Guts match.
Mm-hmm. It has that WCW vibe to it so far. I'm excited to see where they go with it.
We're slowly getting to it, but they they have a Blood and Guts. Like, isn't it before? Well, no, it's after Double or Nothing, right? Normally,
no, it's before.
I think it's before.
Wait, no,
yeah, it's
it
like
was after last time. Because
I think it was right before. I think it was right after Forbidden Door. Because Claudia was.
I thought it was. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry. You go.
Because I think Claudio debuted at Forbidden Door, right? Because he was in the Blood and Guts.
Yeah. It was like right after he debuted.
But that doesn't mean they have to do it at the same time.
Yeah, I thought Double or Nothing was before Blood and Guts.
It might have been.
Yeah, it went Double or Nothing because that was Arcade Anarchy, or Anarchy in the Arena, sorry. Where...
Are you talking about last year's, or because I think last year's it was after Double or Nothing because Claudio was in it, and he debuted at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, it went Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, Blood and Guts.
Yeah, but they don't have that unless I do it at that that time. They could do whatever they want. So.
I just love that kick that she did. I feel like that was a good way to kind of show whose side she was on at the end.
The no future kick.
Yeah, like just listen to that crowd response. The match itself was decent, but man, it was
probably Soraya's best outing, I think.
Yeah, I would say she looked like old Soraya in the past for sure.
I think if you are going to turn Ruby Soho heel, now would probably be the best time to do it. But I really wish they had Willow Nightingale come out for something because like I think that those two like being like the we're destined to do this forever. I think that'd be good because they bled together in that street fight against Anna Jay and Ty Conti or Ty Mello, sorry.
Yeah.
And
I think they're gonna bleed again, but against each other this time.
That's
right?
fair. That's fair. Makes me sad. Willow's gonna be so sad.
Mike brought up House of Black versus the Elite. That one's been a lot of people's favorite match on the card. It was one of my favorite matches with House of Black. So I am excited to see what's going to happen with that. He also asked, before I get on to one of the other big talking points, he also asked who should challenge House of Black next. Personally, I would love to see Best Friends and Orange Cassidy. I think that'd be a great babyface and heel matchup. Or I think if you want to do Dark Order, move them over to Ring of Honor, do a loser leaves AEW match, do Dark Order versus House of Black.
I think I agree with the Best Friends. I think I need to start seeing them as a trio again. Yeah. I don't know who, because I part of me wants to say Best Friends because I think it'd be a fun title defense, but I want to see Best Friends with the belts. So I don't know if I want them to lose.
Or just wait for half a year to give them the title run.
I know good ones I could do. Well, Jericho doesn't have to win, but Jericho. Well, they're doing a trios match this Wednesday. Jericho, Garcia, or if they want to do Garcia and 2.0, or Garcia, Sammy, and Jericho. Has Malachi and Jericho ever won against each other? I don't really
know.
I doubt it. Yeah.
He left because he was in NXT when Jericho was there. And Jericho left and did his New Japan, and then came to AEW when Malachi was in NXT, and then moved to the main roster. So this will be a first.
Yeah.
The only correct way that ends is with Malachi hitting is it called the fade to black? His finisher, the spinning heel kick.
I believe
so. Because it was called Black Mass in WWE, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Black Mass is such a cool name.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Speaking of trios, Andrade is cleared now.
Really?
So I think a good trio in the transition would be Andrade, Roosh, and Preston. Or if you wanted to have, the one from Ring of Honor, you could have all 4-minute group, or just use 3 at one time, or
I would love to see LFI in Ring of Honor, but I also want to see them in AEW.
Man,
I like
what they could do is have like Preston, Roosh, and the
Drillisico in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, and then have Andrade and them in AEW.
Yeah. Be a cross-platform. I like that. And then Connor, your boys, they came back. I knew they would. That was one of our predictions. If you go back to our Saturday show, that was one of our predictions with FTR coming back. Man, actually, before we get on to FTR, what do you guys think of that tag match? Like, I was actually surprised. It was another one that I thought was going to flop.
I
actually had a lot of fun.
I thought Jeff Jarrett and Luther was going to win it there for a minute when they pulled some shenanigans.
That was close. Those near falls had my heart beating fast. I was like, stop.
Yeah.
Not Jeff Jarrett.
I was going for the Guns to win because I really wanted like that match or that payoff match with FTR and the Guns. I feel like that's what we're going with, which they've built on it for so long that didn't the Guns beat them they beat them first, so now
because they had that screw up roll a roll up victory they did on Dax, wasn't it? Yeah, that was very. I remember that night because we were. I know you specifically were very frustrated with that result.
Yeah.
And now looking at it, see, they do that. I love how they took 2 months off, 2.5 months, and came back. And I feel like they had the same momentum like they had before they left and before the whole, Acclaim Guns, like part 7, it felt like. So I'm excited to see the payoff for that one. And do you guys know how Dax got busted open? Like did he just hit something wrong, or
I'm assuming maybe someone's
right?
like fingernail like sliced him or something, because all they did was throw a punch.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Like Nosk was in a clothesline and his head hit someone else's head, or in the fastest moments anything can happen. He might not know why. He might not know why he started to bleed. I know George Neller made like a smart comment about it. You can't control yourself not to bleed. Like some people, like Moxley, probably do it on purpose, but it's not always on purpose.
Yeah,
like you can. Like I can slam this on my head and bleed.
Connor, don't do that. We don't need you to have a concussion.
No, I'm not doing it, but
but like think about like anything can happen in wrestling, and I'm thinking like how, because I looked up, I'm like, how did he get bloody so fast? Like even like I'm like, okay, well, probably just an accident. Probably Goldberged himself.
No.
So I think final thoughts on the pay-per-view. I think this is going to help them for Wednesday. I really think that we're going to have I think we'll get back up to 900,000. I think that's what we'll get back up into, especially with FTR coming back. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people were defending the matches in the pay-per-view. Of course, there was the whole, AEW is just an overpopulated outlaw mud show. And there was a lot of people going to bat for this pay-per-view. I think final thoughts for me, it was a great pay-per-view. Of course, it wasn't the best one, but I give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it wasn't like the best pay-per-view in 8. A lot of people are saying that, but it was still a really good pay-per-view. I give it what did you give it, Lane?
I give it 7.5.
I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
The 3 matches for me was, it's hard to explain my match of the night. Probably the Danielson MJF was good. The trios match, the Moxley and Hangman was good. What's not missing? The tag match was pretty good. I wish we could have got at least one more women's match in the mix, maybe on the buy-in or something, but it was still a really good pay-per-view. I don't think AEW ever misses on pay-per-views except All Out 2020.
Yeah.
But there was still some good moments in that pay-per-view as well. Isn't that the one where a fan tried to get on Moxley?
Yeah.
I would have loved to see what happened if he did.
Right.
Yeah, my final thoughts pretty much. I don't think there was for whoever for all the matches. I don't think there was a single poor choice for the winner. I think that like the only decision I might switch would be Wardlow and Joe.
Yeah.
But that's the only one. And even then, it's not like it has any drastic like consequences. If anything, it just means that Hobbs is going to get a belt, and then you could also tell the story of Wardlow now holds the oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. The shortest TNT title reign of all time. Which you could do a story with that. I thought that pretty much every single match lived up to expectations, if not like exceeded them. And I thought it was nice not having to be up until like 12 or 1 in the morning for an AEW pay-per-view.
Yeah. I think it ended on a perfect time. Like, I feel like this one was probably one of the best paced shows, even with an hour-long match.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like in the post-media scrum, looks like Wardlow is going to be in that new All Access series, so he might keep TNT title, I think.
I don't know. Like, it's going to be, I think
not.
it's 50-50 right now. I really want Hobbs to win it.
So if they were going with Hobbs, I think they should have Joe win it and Hobbs beat Joe.
I think they want to try to keep Hobbs as a heel, though, so they want Wardlow to be a babyface. But no matter what they do, Hobbs is going to be the face in this match. Wardlow's going to be the heel. Whoever you put against Hobbs would have been a heel.
I'm actually really curious to see Wardlow's All Access, because he talked a little bit about some of the stuff was like his personal life. No one even knew a lot.
I'm excited. I'm actually excited for that show. I'll probably have to record it because, I love wrestling, but I feel like 9 o'clock is that time. Like, you know what? I need to get ready for bed. So
Yeah.
I'll probably record and watch the next day. Or maybe I'll watch like the first like 20 minutes, so at least counts as, viewership numbers. Because I want this to succeed.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Aiden, I'm going to turn the time over to you, and it's time to play Jeopardy.
Okay, here we go. So the way this is going to work, I'll explain the rules. As you can see, we have our Jeopardy board on here. You can see my cursor on here. We have our 3 players. We have Connor, we have Lane, and then you have me. Don't worry, I will not be buzzing in and answering questions because I wrote this. Pretty much for any questions that you both can't answer, I will get the points for them. So
Sounds good.
You're competing against each other, but you're also competing against me. The way you buzz in for this is you could just type in our private chat that we have in StreamYard. So I didn't really come up with a good way to do a buzzer system. So, sorry about that, but the best way is just going to be to type in the chat.
All right. I'll just put one letter.
Yeah,
I'll
you can
put
just put a
L.
letter.
Sounds good.
Or yeah,
All right.
for like C for Connor, L for
Yeah. Either way works. Cool. All right.
Mm-hmm. So now I'll explain the categories. We've got WrestleMania main events. So I'm gonna tell you the WrestleMania. You have to tell me who wrestled in the main event. We have wrestlers around the globe. I'm gonna give you either a hint towards what country a wrestler is from, or I'm gonna give you a hint towards you have to tell me which wrestler is from said country that I give you. So it goes both ways. You'll be answering with a country or a wrestler. Stipulation description. I'm going to give you the description of a stipulation. You have to tell me what it's called. Wrestlers turned actors is exactly as it sounds. It's just wrestlers turning into actors, or just kind of just movie, Hollywood, stuff like that. And then guess the winner. I give you a match. You have to guess, not guess, you have to know who the winner was of that match.
Cool.
So as you can see, all these point values scale. There is a daily double hidden somewhere in here. And do I have anything else I have to say? You have to answer in the form of a question. For first round of this, I won't force you to. If you forget to, just try to. The second round, you'll only get half points if you get it correct. If you don't answer in the form of a question, like in real Jeopardy.
Okay, sounds good.
Who wants to start us off?
Connor, you want to go first, or you want me to?
I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
Yeah.
Remember to be prepared to buzz in also.
So I just pick a category.
Yeah, pick a category and a point value.
Wrestlers around the globe, 400.
You guys ready to buzz in?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Wrestlers around the globe, 400. He is often called the Japanese John Cena for how he has been New Japan's ace in its most troubling times. Connor, you are first.
Oh, dang it.
I'm going to say Shinsuke Nakamura.
Unfortunately, it is not Shinsuke Nakamura. Lane, who do you think it is?
Who is Okada?
It is not Okada.
Ah, dang it.
So this one falls to me. This is Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Oh, it's Tanahashi. Dang it. Here's my second guess.
Yeah, his theme song has the Go Ace in it.
Oh, I should. Dang it. Okay.
I'm a big Puro fan, so that's a. So Connor, you
Dang,
still get to
that
go
was-
because you started it. So they're not all difficult. So
Let me pick the stipulation. I mean the category again.
yeah, you can pick whatever. Yeah, pick whatever you want.
I'm gonna go wrestlers turn actors, 200.
The Marine 3, produced by WWE Studios, was originally slated to star Randy Orton, but due to his bad conduct discharge from the Marine Corps, he was replaced by this wrestler. Connor, you were first.
John
What?
Cena.
Again?
Yeah, it's in the private chat.
John Cena.
No, this one's not John Cena.
Wow. Damn it. I knew I should have said who I thought it was.
Lane, your turn.
The Miz.
Yeah, who is the
Yeah.
Miz?
I knew I should have said.
That's like his what he's known for now.
Mhm.
Imagine being known for the Marine 3. What a bad movie.
All right, let's do stipulation description for 600.
For 600, okay. Jake Roberts and Rick Martel face each other in this type of match at WrestleMania. Connor, you were first.
This type of match, WrestleMania. There's a wild guess, but I'm gonna go with a bull rope match.
Fortunately, it is not a bull rope match. Lane, would you like to steal? Also, please don't look up the answers because that's cheating.
No. My phone's off. I hope Lane's not doing it.
It's off. It's off.
Lane, do you want to steal this one or not?
I'll pass.
Okay. This is a blindfold match.
Oh shit! I forgot about the blindfold match. Oh gosh. Okay.
Often called one of the worst WrestleMania matches.
Damn.
All right. Let's go. Guess the winner for 200.
Guess the winner for 200. This wrestler versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2021. Lane, you were first here.
Who is CM Punk?
Who is CM Punk? Oh, wait, I hit the wrong button. There we go.
All right. Let's do WrestleMania main events for 400.
WrestleMania 5. If you both would like a hint, I can give it. Oh, okay. Connor, did you just buzz in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior.
Unfortunately, that is not correct. It does.
Okay, can I get a hint?
Well, because Connor just answered.
Okay.
I can't give a hint.
Screw. All right. Who is Hulk Hogan?
Oh no, he's frozen. Lane, come back. Is he frozen for you too, Connor?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, he's just staring at the ceiling.
Oh, did you guys hear my answer?
No, sorry, you froze.
Who is Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter?
It is not Hogan or Slaughter. This one is Hogan versus Savage.
Oh, dang it! I was
these
off
points.
by. Well, that was WrestleMania 3. Dang it!
WrestleMania 3 was Hogan and Andre.
Or was it 4? That was then who? Because I had the poster in my room of Hogan and Slaughter. Was that
I think
4?
it was 7 or 8.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But number 6 was Hogan versus Warrior.
All right.
Who chose this category?
I did.
Okay, it's your turn again then.
Let's do wrestlers around the globe for 200.
Notable wrestlers from this country include Bret Hart, Chris Jericho, and Kenny Omega.
Dang it! Dang it, Connor.
Connor, you were first.
Canada.
Yeah, what is Canada? There we go.
Dang it! Dang it! Was too slow.
Your turn, Connor.
I'm gonna go wrestlers turned actors 400.
400. Hulk Hogan starred alongside Sylvester Stallone in this movie as the character Thunderlips.
Oh god. We're going by the character name, aren't we?
You just got to give for me this one. You just have to give me the title of the movie.
What is Urban Commando?
No, it is not.
Dang it.
Remember, you don't have to answer if you don't know it.
Yeah, no, I thought I knew the answer.
I don't know the answer. I've only seen 2 Hulk Hogan movies, so.
Okay, well this one is Rocky 3.
Oh, damn it!
How did I not think of that?
I forgot he was in Rocky.
The most notable movies ever been in. Wow.
Connor, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go stipulation description 200.
In this match, a referee counts to 10 very slowly, and the match ends when either contestant cannot get up before the count completes. Lane, you're first.
What is last man standing match?
What is a last man standing match? Yes. Your turn now.
Let's do wrestlers turn actors 600.
This wrestler plays Bonesaw in Spider-Man.
Damn it.
Lane, you were first.
Who is the Macho Man?
Yeah, who is Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah.
Your turn
All
again.
right, let's do guess the winner 400.
Walter versus this wrestler at NXT TakeOver 36 from, I believe, last year. Connor, you're up.
I'm gonna go. I don't know the answer to this, but I'm gonna go Braun Breaker.
No, this is not Braun Breaker.
I'll pass.
You'll pass. This is Ilya Dragunov.
I
This
don't think I
was,
ever watched any of his matches.
Oh, really? That was my favorite match of whatever year it was. I think it was 2021. That match, it was phenomenal.
All right, let's do main event WrestleMania 200.
It's Connor's turn. Sorry.
Oh, it's Connor. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My brain hurts.
Yeah, let's go WrestleMania main event 600.
600.
Oh,
Okay.
600. Okay.
WrestleMania 27. Connor, you were first.
John Cena The Miz.
Yep. What is John Cena The Miz? Somehow a WrestleMania main event. Man, The Miz is gonna hate me. He's never gonna want to be my friend after this.
He won't. Is too rich and famous to be any of our friends, so you're fine.
True.
Because he's awesome.
Your turn,
All right.
Connor.
He might be awesome, but he's not better
Then
than
you.
him. I'm gonna go wrestlers turned actors 800.
That's just turned actors. 800.
Oh.
Duke Don't Dance with Pineapple is one of the lines said by this wrestler's character in Glass Onion, a Knives Out story. Connor, you're up.
Those are wild guess. I'm gonna go Zeus.
Who?
Zeus.
No, it is not Zeus. This movie came out last year.
Oh damn. Yeah, I knew it ain't Zeus.
Who is Batista?
Yeah, who is Batista? He plays Duke in Knives Out. Very fun movie. I enjoyed that movie a lot.
I need to watch it. It took me a second. I need to watch it. I've heard it's really good.
I prefer the first Knives Out, but that's just my preference.
All right, let's do stipulation description 400.
This match takes place between two teams in a double-sided ring and can only be won by pinfall or surrender. Connor, you were first here.
There's multiple names to this, but I'm gonna go War Games, Blood and Guts.
Yep, got both of them there.
Dang it. Tad bit too slow.
Now it's your turn, Connor.
Ugh. Every time Lane picks, I get him right. Every time I pick, I get him wrong. I'm gonna go WrestleMania main events 200.
WrestleMania 30.
Oh,
Connor, you were first.
Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista.
Yep.
dang it.
Now it's your turn again.
I'm gonna go wrestlers around the globe 600.
Wrestlers around the globe, 600.
Oh boy.
Angelico is booked from Johannesburg, this country, in Africa.
Oh, I'm not good with geography, dang it.
I'll give you guys 5, 4.
I'm going to
3,
pass.
2, 1. Connor, you pass too? Okay. This is Johannesburg, South Africa.
Oh, South Africa. I can't believe you put a geography question in here.
Well, it's not. That's okay. Okay.
All right.
Well,
whose turn is it?
I remember when I first heard that, I was like, Angelico, oh, he's from Africa. I was like, oh, really? That's crazy. And then I realized, oh, South Africa. That makes sense. Connor, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go WrestleMania main events 800.
WrestleMania 13.
Oh, that's a weird one. I have really bad wrestling history.
Did you buzz in?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Stone Cold versus The Rock.
Unfortunately, no. That was the year after this.
Damn.
This one, when y'all hear it, you're gonna be like, huh?
Oh, I pass. I can't think of
That's
it.
stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Main event.
What is it?
This
Is
is
it Vince?
Taker. This is Taker versus Sid Justice.
Sid?
Or Psycho Sid,
He main evented a pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Oh, the more you know.
Yeah. One of the worst main events in Mania history. Connor, your turn again.
I'm gonna go guess the winner is 600.
Hornswoggle versus this wrestler in a WeLC match, Extreme Rules 2014. Lane, you were first.
Who is Torito?
Yeah, who is El Torito?
Yeah,
Who is El Dorito?
he was
I
like
have no
the.
idea.
He was like the.
He
He was
like-
like the Minotaur, like
He was with the
midget?
Los Matadors, yeah.
Is he in
Yeah.
AAA?
Or
Yeah, I
sorry.
know.
small
Oh
person.
no, he was in WWE.
I think he was also in AAA.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He wears like the white and green and.
Lane, it's your turn now.
Oh boy, let's do stipulation 800.
Oh, this is the daily double.
Ooh,
Okay.
daily double!
So you can bet up to your amount of points. And I'll let you know the question once I find it real quick. Okay, here it is. Oh no, I just put it on a highlight. Now I have to take this highlight off. Okay. TNA created this rule set for a one-off tournament and then never use it again. The base rules are hard cool rules, and the only way to win is by getting 10 points. A direct hit with an object is worth 1 point. Putting your opponent through a table is worth 5, and you have to win by 2 points. They added board games to wrestling, and somehow it's bad.
What? Okay, I'm gonna.
This one's kind of, you have to be really into TNA to know this one.
I was in
I'm
the
gonna pass
TNA.
on this one.
I was in the TNA, but
I only know this one because I watched a top 10 worst stipulations
Sorry.
ever video.
and this was on watch, and this is only done once.
Yep, it was.
I
I'm
think
gonna
the one I'm
pass.
thinking of. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Oh yeah, this one's a hard 10 match.
A hard 10. What?
Yeah, it's this one probably could have been the last lowest on the list for it. I realized that I didn't really order everything correctly, so my bad. But now it's your turn again, Lane. Oh, he's frozen. Oh no.
Was this like the Vince era? Or not Vince, but the Vince Russo era of Impact Wrestling?
No, it was before.
Really?
Yeah.
There's some wacky stuff when Jarrett was in charge. What was the Christmas tree barbed wire match, or they had a Christmas tree dangling with barbed wire?
That one was a weird one. I missed the Extreme Ultimate X match. I wish they would bring that back.
It's your turn, Lane. You get to choose the category and point
Let's
value.
do wrestlers around the globe for 800.
Switchblade Jay White has hit new heights in New Japan, far away from his homeland in this country. Connor, your turn.
Ireland.
No, it is not Ireland.
I know the answer now. No, I didn't look it up. I'm curious to see if.
Lane, do you know? Oh no, is he frozen?
Oh,
Oh, he's frozen.
I feel like he's got this talent where he freezes and he's able to look on his phone. He has that eye contact where he can just freeze and.
Lane, come back.
I'm back.
Oh, nice. Do you have an answer?
New Zealand. Or what is New Zealand?
Yeah, what is New Zealand? Your turn again.
Let's do WrestleMania main events for 100. Or sorry, 1,000.
Real quick, do you want to keep this set up for our pictures, or do you want to go back to the side? I thought the side looked pretty good, unless you want to keep it this way.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's better for me.
Okay then. You said main events 1,000.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 19.
Oh, that's a weird one.
I'll give you guys 5, 4,
I'll pass.
3, 2, 1. Connor, you buzzed in at the last second.
19. I'm gonna go. Austin Michaels.
No, this is not Austin Michaels. This is Angle
Oh,
Lesnar.
oh, that's where Brock Lesnar decided to break his neck.
Yeah.
Never do that shooting stars. Okay.
One category down. Lane, it's your turn.
Let's do guess the winner 800.
Guess the winner 800. This wrestler versus Mitsuharu Misawa at Navigate for Evolution 2003 Day 9. I'll give a hint real quick. This is tied for the highest rated match on Cage Match.
Oh. I'm going to pass.
Not a pass too.
Okay. This is Kenta Kobashi.
Oh, it's Kabashi. Okay.
One of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
And Lane, your turn again.
Wrestlers around the globe 1,000.
Wrestlers around the globe 1,000. This Dutch wrestler's offense is primarily based on Dutch kickboxing and Muay Thai.
Who is Malachi Black?
Yeah, who is Malachi Black? Lane, your turn again.
Stipulation description for 1,000.
Stipulation description for 1,000. Hell in a Cell, but with dogs.
Oh. Fudge. I know the name. Oh, dang it. Because it was with Boss Man. I can't think of the name.
I'll give you guys 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Lane, you buzzed it at the last second.
I'm just going to go is it the bunkhouse match? Or what is the bunkhouse match?
It is not a bunkhouse match.
Oh.
Sorry. Connor, you want to guess or not?
I have no idea what it could be called.
This is the Kennel from Hell match.
Oh, the from. Oh, dang it! It was right on my top of my head, but I got so much cold medicine running through my veins right now. It's blocking some of my wrestling knowledge. Okay,
Lane, it's your choice again.
let's do wrestlers turn actors 1,000.
Andre the Giant as Fezzik accompanies a swashbuckling farmhand and a Spanish fencing master to rescue a princess in this fantasy adventure comedy.
I buzzed in. What is The Princess Bride?
Yeah, what is The Princess Bride?
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Hey, yo, me too.
Have fun storming the castle.
And the last clue. This wrestler versus Manami Toyota at AJW Big Egg Universe in November 20th, 94. Included solely because the pay-per-view name is funny, but it's also one of my favorite wrestlers. My favorite women's wrestler ever, too. But I'll give you guys 5.
I'm going to pass.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is going to be a wild-ass answer, but she probably wasn't in wrestling then, but Asuka?
No, this is not Asuka. Not a bad answer, I don't think, though. Asuka's 40. She's been around for a good amount of time.
She's 40? No way.
Yeah, she's a mom.
I'm going to look that up, Big Egg Universe.
I really hope that I look as good as her when I turn 40.
This is Aja Kong.
Aja Kong. I always forget about her.
I'm just talking about her today.
She wrestled in AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She had a brief, couple matches, wasn't it, before the pandemic?
Yeah, she was in the America Japan tournament for when Ryo Mizunami won.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Okay, the next round isn't nearly as hard as this one, and because it's worth twice as much. So, there we go. Now I have to share my other screen real quick.
These comments to be front now. John Cena returns, promoting WWE. WrestleMania Hollywood, John Cena returns. He does. WrestleMania Hollywood, John Cena returns. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's gonna face Austin Theory.
Like Hollywood, John Cena, like NWO, or
that'd be really funny. I would need that. It's like from the Bray Wyatt Funhouse.
Right.
This is really cool.
I'd be out for that.
I want to turn it back to show that. Yeah, I guess so, because the score was blocked. He's watching CBS.
My dad is.
I love that. So.
All right.
Is my screen getting shared right now?
No.
Yes.
I think you have to add it. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is blocking the scores. Do you think we can put those to the side? You don't have to if you don't want to, but
You can play back to the way it was, or that's fine.
Okay, so scores are now Connor with minus 2,200, Lane with 3,200, and me with 4,600. So it may seem, Connor, it may seem like you're far behind, but they're quite literally 3 questions in, and you could actually take the lead. So that's what's great about Double Jeopardy is that it essentially negates the first round of Jeopardy. But in this round, there are 2 daily doubles, just like in
Cool.
real Jeopardy.
All right.
Lane, you can start us off.
Let's do general trivia 400.
WWE was called this before another group of the same name won a lawsuit for the abbreviation. Lane, you're first.
What is WWF?
Yeah, what is WWF? Your turn again.
Let's do pop culture crossover 1200.
Pop culture 1,200. Okay. This artist helped Swerve Strickland turn on Keith Lee from Mogul Affiliates.
Oh, dang it.
Connor, you're up. Yeah, who is Rick Ross?
Forgot about Rick Ross.
The biggest boss. Connor, your turn.
Wrestling history 400.
In 1984, several independent wrestling promoters converged and formed this organization.
Oh, what? Oh.
Connor.
I'm gonna go to Jim Crockett Promotions.
I'll accept that as the answer, but it's the NWA. But it's
dang it.
They're like they're connected like that, so I'll take it. Your turn again.
Pay-per-view by main event 400.
John Moxley versus CM Punk. Connor, you're up.
All Out 2022.
Yeah, what is All Out 2022?
Told you to be back in this.
He's on a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Your turn now.
I'm gonna go introduction.
Introduction,
400.
introspection.
400.
What is that? Oh, real quick, before we go to that category, what does that mean?
Oh, it's questions about like their pretty much just their intro. So either their music, a one-off time that they've like had a cool little entrance, something like that. So, but you said 400.
Cool.
Yeah.
When you hear the glass shattering, you know this wrestler is about to whip some ass. Connor, you're first.
I buzzed in first.
Oh, you were. Sorry, I didn't see it. Lane, you're up.
Who is Stone Cold?
Yeah, who is Stone Cold?
Like,
My bad. Sorry.
If you didn't get that right.
If I didn't get that right, take away my wrestling card. Jeez. Let's do wrestling history 800.
Wrestling history 800. This turn of the century star, first to be recognized as a world wrestling champion in 1905, was known as the Russian Lion.
I'll pass.
You'll pass. Connor, you pass too?
I'm gonna go 1905. I'm gonna go
long ago, over 100 years ago.
Ivan Koloff.
This is not Ivan Koloff. Sorry. This is George Hackenschmidt.
Damn.
Yeah, first like world champion. Yeah. You guys did, man. Maybe I'm just a nerd, but like all of these ones, like I knew. I have like books on wrestling history though, so that's probably why.
I want to get into more wrestling history, but
read the comic book history of pro wrestling. It's a very good. It's very easy to read because it's a comic book, and it's also just very informative.
Let's do pop culture for 1600.
Pop culture 1600. On AEW's first Halloween Dynamite, Kenny Omega dressed as this character. Connor, you're up.
It was the Street Fighter, right? Damn.
I know this one. All right, am I good?
Yeah, Lane, you can guess.
Who is Sans from Undertale?
Yeah, who is Sans Undertale? The Street Fighter was at Fighter Fest.
Yeah.
He dressed as Akuma with the Elite, but Akuma's too niche of a character. I thought that would have been difficult.
Yeah.
But Lane, your turn.
Let's do main event 1200.
Jeff Hardy versus Sting.
I'm gonna. This was lockdown.
What?
This is Lockdown.
No, this is not Lockdown.
What is
This
it?
one's very infamous.
I know what it's infamous for.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
This
I'm gonna
one-
pass.
You're gonna pass. This one's Victory Road 20.
Oh, Victory Road. They just talked about it this last week on not Hardy's podcast. All right, let's do introduction for 1200.
While Hughes is born for greatness now, Final Countdown was his first big theme. Connor, you're up.
Brian Danielson.
Yeah, it was. I
Nice.
just highlighted that, but it was Brian Danielson. Your turn again.
All right, go ahead, Connor.
General Trivia 800.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon and his wife Linda established this company in 1980, which incorporated Capital Wrestling Corporation once Vince bought the company from his father. Lane, you're up.
Was it WWF?
No, it is not WWF.
Okay.
I believe it was WWF.
No, it was not WWF. This is the company that bought the WWF pretty much.
Oh.
This is what the company Vince started. This is Titan Sports.
Oh, Titan Sports. Oh, dang it. I totally forgot it's on all their contracts.
I'm going to give you guys back your points because that one was kind of worded confusing. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Connor, you're up.
Pay-per-view main event 800.
Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman in a swamp fight.
Okay. Extreme Rules.
Yeah, what is Extreme Rules? The horror show at Extreme Rules. You don't have to be that specific, though.
But yeah, that's weird. That was a weird match, wasn't it?
It was.
Not the
I don't
best
like-
cinematic match.
Don't remind me about it. Don't remind me about it.
Talk about cringe.
Connor, you're up. Man.
Wrestling History 1200.
Wrestling History 1200.
Oh, boy.
Oh, this is the Daily Double. You can bet up to 2,000 here. So this is for history. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So for this one, Rodolfo Guzman Huerta is known throughout Mexico and Latin America as one of the most beloved wrestling faces of all time. He wrestled under this name.
All right, I'm gonna bet 100.
Only Connor can answer this one. That's how
Oh,
Daily
okay.
Doubles work. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all good. I'm a Jeopardy fanatic, so
I'm not.
whenever I'm home, I try to tune into all of them. You got an answer, Connor?
Can you read the question again?
Rodolfo Guzman Huerta is known throughout Mexico and Latin America as one of the most beloved wrestling faces of all time. He wrestled under this name. Pretty much the most popular luchador of all time. Not
Rey Mysterio.
It's so I meant like I was gonna say besides Rey Mysterio. Sorry,
Damn.
but I'll give you 10 seconds.
Juice Thunder Liger.
Not Jushin Thunder Liger. This is El Santo.
Cool.
Who's buried in his mask? Actually, fun fact.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, he's essentially like when he during his prime and even after he would do movies. He was essentially just Spanish Superman.
Spanish Superman.
Connor, it's your turn though.
I'm gonna go with pay-per-view by main event 1600.
Goldberg versus DDP.
Shoot.
Connor, you're up.
I'm gonna go Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, this is Halloween Havoc. You're up again.
Pop culture crossover 400.
The Elite versus Death Trial perfectly mimicked the outstanding comeback of the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors in 2016, with this player being named Finals MVP. Connor, you're up.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Second greatest basketball. You're all good. Second greatest basketball player of all time.
Who's your number one? It better be Jordan.
Definitely Jordan. Yeah, definitely.
I would say probably number 2 would have to be Kobe. I think Kobe's better than LeBron.
I say LeBron. I'm a Kobe. I like Kobe, but he's like, I don't know. He's not efficient enough.
Yeah, because I could see that. I like
Fair
Allen
enough.
Iverson. He's on my top 5.
I love Allen Iverson too. He's one of the coolest players ever. All right. We're getting distracted by basketball. Sorry. Connor, you're up again.
Pay-per-view main event 2000.
Ooh, to complete the category. John Cena versus R-Truth. Connor, you're first.
Capital Punishment.
Yeah, what is Capital Punishment?
Oh my gosh, man. That's such a weird pay-per-view.
Y'all both knew that right away.
Yeah.
I think that's cool, though. I think like location-specific pay-per-views are super cool.
Mhm. I wish they would do that again in both companies.
And, okay. Connor, it's your turn again.
Pop culture cost for 800.
Murr and Q were featured on Dynamite in order to promote their newest season of Impractical Jokers, but notably this Joker was missing, featured on WWE not too long after. Connor, you're up.
That's Sal.
Yeah, who is Sal Volcano?
Not gonna lie, I hate Impractical Jokers. Like I only know the 2. I forgot about Sal.
Every time. I don't know why they don't have him on there.
Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close.
I'm gonna go General Trivia 1200.
General Trivia 1200. He was the first man eliminated from AEW's first Casino Battle Royale. Connor, you're first.
That was 2019. I'm good at this type of stuff, so I'm gonna go with Michael Nakazawa.
Yeah, who is Michael Nakazawa?
I miss Michael Nakazawa.
I like him. He's fun.
He needs to drop the computer and go back to the baby oil. That was so fun. Like, he did that. No one's ever
Or
done
Matt
that.
Sydal. He ruined Matt Sydal's AEW debut.
Yeah, that was a perfect comeback. Like
that was.
You're lucky you have Michael Nakazawa on your roster to cover that up.
I'm still surprised he's on the roster.
I love Michael Nakazawa.
Mm-hmm.
Connor, it's your turn now. You get to choose.
Intro inspection 800.
100. Oh, another daily double. Wow. Okay, so for this one, the way daily doubles work, you can bet up to 5,800. How much you want to wager?
I'm gonna go 600.
600. Okay. So for this one, let me find it. Here we go. For this daily double. This theme, performed by Downstraight, contains lyrics such as "You took it all away, I give it all away," and "Adrenaline in my soul."
Oh my gosh, really? That's easy.
That's why it's an 800 question.
That's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, who is Cody Rhodes? So you gain 600 here.
Cody Rhodes.
Rigged. Nah, that one's if you didn't get that one right, I'm gonna
I should have said Dusty Rhodes.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna go Wrestling History 2000.
Wrestling History 2000. Oh wow, okay, big money. This one's kind of difficult, so be careful. Known as the father of Puroresu, wrestling champion Mitsuhiro Momota went by this alias and was instrumental in establishing Japan as a major wrestling center. He died after an altercation with a Yakuza member, and his legacy was carried on by his 2 most famous students, Giant Baba and Antonio Inoki. This one's very, very difficult. It's probably the hardest question on here.
What's the question?
It's really just what was the wrestling name of this guy? You don't have to guess. You could always pass.
I'm passing.
Okay. This is Ricky Dozen.
I had no idea who that is. I'm so sorry.
No, he's like the one who established wrestling in Japan.
I feel like I know. I feel like I see a picture of him. I know who it is. I'm gonna look. What is his name?
Riki Dozen. It's spelled on screen now.
Oh yeah, that was not Rick.
He's from a while ago. So, Connor, it's still your turn.
I'm gonna go general trivia 1600.
EML Booker Antonio Pena broke from the company to establish this promotion in 1992. Notable talents include Rey Mysterio Jr., Psychosis, El Hijo del Santo, and Los Gringos Locos. Lane, you're up.
What is AAA?
Yeah, what is AAA? Ooh, the lead's going back and forth here. Lane, you're up to choose.
All right, let's do introduction for 16.
During his heel title run, this wrestler would have a long-winded Jordan-esque introduction, but he is from Winnipeg. Connor, you're up.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah, who is Kenny Omega? The lead switches hands again. Connor, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go pop culture crossover 2000.
To finish the category, Kenny Omega is obviously a huge gaming nerd, but his attire at Wrestle Kingdom 17 was based on this classic villain. He even came out to his theme. Lane, you were first.
Who is Sephiroth?
Yeah, who is Sephiroth?
Dude, he's one of my favorite video game villains. Like, his boss fight in Final Fantasy VII Remake was probably one of my favorite boss fights of any game.
I still need to play it.
I would. It's awesome. Like, it's funny, like, we got just a little sidetrack real quick before you get the next question, but one of my friends at work, she's a huge Final Fantasy fan, and I showed her that video, and she's like, dang, this guy loves video games. Like, how it's great. I love Kenny's. I love it. Probably my favorite attire that he's done besides the Terminator.
It's a very. I haven't played the remake. I played a little bit of 7, the original one.
I love Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would. I'm gonna play Crisis Core after here shortly because there's a lot to Sephiroth that I can't wait to learn about. All right, let's do General Trivia 2000.
According to Justin Roberts, Private Party weighs 24 ounces of this. Connor, you're
Vodka
up.
cranberry.
Yeah, what is vodka cranberry?
My favorite.
Your turn now.
That's a weird.
I'm gonna go intro 2000.
Intro 2000. While John Moxley may use Wild Thing by X nowadays, he got the idea from this man, who notably did it against Masahiro Chono in the Tokyo Dome. Lane, you're up.
Actually, no, Connor went first.
I did?
Did you go, Connor?
I think that's for the last one.
Yeah, that one's for the last
Oh,
one.
shoot.
I forgot to do the dash.
Oh, dang, I just had it. I had it in my head and I lost it. Who is Suzuki?
This is not Suzuki. Connor, do you want to take a stab at it?
I'm going to go Tanahashi.
No, this is, unfortunately, you're both wrong. So I get the points. My points. This is Atsushi Onita, the man who kickstarted the exploding barbed wire death matches. He had a very good one against Terry Funk.
Mm-hmm. I have to watch that again. I forgot about him. Okay.
And the last clue.
Last one. Oh, boy.
Oh, it's a very long one. This group controlled the world of professional wrestling during the 1920s while changing the industry's business model, which would ultimately form a pseudo-competitive exhibition we know today. Members consist of the world heavyweight champion Ed Strangler Lewis, his manager Billy Sandow, and fellow wrestler and creative visionary Joseph Toots Mond.
I'm going to pass.
You pass? Do you want to pass, Connor?
Which word? What is the question?
It's pretty much, what is this group called?
I'm no idea there, but I'm just gonna make a wild guess. It's the Toots Club.
No, unfortunately, it is not. This is the Gold Dust Trio.
Gold.
Dang, Aiden.
So these are our scores. We have Lane in the lead, only by 800 though. So this can definitely change in Final Jeopardy. So let me find the Final Jeopardy real quick, and I'll share my screen to show it.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I like this.
Yeah, this is really cool. I never played Jeopardy. Well, I know it on TV, but never played it.
I've played like in school and work, but never like on a podcast setting. So, yeah.
Here we go. So this clue is, oh wait, hold up. You're not supposed to see that yet. Well, it's too late. But pretty much you just, dang, well, I wasn't supposed to show this yet. I accidentally hit the present button. But if you want to just play, whoever gets this one right will get bragging rights.
Look, I didn't see anything.
I didn't see it. Just go ahead. I didn't see it at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I did not see it.
Yeah, I didn't see anything either.
So pretty much you have to just wager how many points you guys have, and you guys are. I'll present the old screen so you can see the points. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so you can wager up to as many points as you have. Can you guys see it? The screen. There we go. Yeah, you can wager up to as many points as you have, and when answering this upcoming question. So just put your wagers into our private chat.
Gotcha.
Basically, how much we want to put up.
Wait, what'd you say?
How much we're putting up from our total score.
Just however much you want. You can wager up to your maximum, which is your score. Okay, so for this one, I'll share my screen now. Share screen. Here we go. So there we go. Can you guys see it?
No.
There you go. Okay, so Final Jeopardy. Perhaps a play on the word jobber. This Italian-sounding word is an insult and was officially added to the dictionary in 2020. You guys, I'll start a timer for 20 seconds, and you can just put your answers into the private chat. Ready, set, go. So yeah, once you have your answer, just put it in the private chat. You guys have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. So for this one, Lane, you said enhancement talent. Unfortunately, that is correct. So you will lose 200 points from your score. Connor, you said local talent, which is also unfortunately incorrect. So you will lose 300 points from your score. The answer is jabroni. What the Rock?
Oh, shit! Oh.
And the Rock credits Iron Sheik for getting him into saying that.
Oh, man, that was a tough one.
Yeah.
You know how many times they like different phrases are for a jobber?
Yeah, I tried to give a hint with the Italian sounding word.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I said used by the Rock, it would have been way too easy.
Yeah.
But okay, I think when and if we play this again, I'll try to make the questions a bit more easy in the beginning, and then a little bit harder for the last.
Yeah,
one.
like you're wrong. It was actually a lot of fun. Like, this is like there's a couple of tweaks I would do. But other than that, like I said,
I actually learned some different stuff now.
Yeah,
just playing this.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot in. So, thank you for putting that all together, man. That was a lot of fun, and we're gonna make this a tradition to do after every AEW pay-per-view. We'll do a Jeopardy night. So next time we'll have the crowd involvement. Next time you guys will go against us as well, and hopefully we'll have the full roster this time with us. Aiden, thank you very much, man. That was awesome. Thank you so much for spending hours putting that together, or days, or weeks.
Oh no, I was bored in class and I did it. So thank you guys for indulging in my love of Jeopardy.
I hope we don't, screw up, your future by doing this.
No, that class is Mickey Mouse. I got that.
All right.
Mickey.
All right. Well, that is going to do it tonight for Talking Elite. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Before I sign off, let me go to the comments section and see if there's we'll go there and see if there's Ethan says, let's go. Thanks, man. Revolution was good. Yeah. Definitely a good way to start off the pay-per-view season for the year for sure. I'm actually excited for WrestleMania too. I'm not gonna lie. Watching last night actually got me excited to watch more wrestling. Weirdly, I feel like it lit a spark under me.
Wasn't John Cena and Cody Rhodes in one picture frame? They were together.
So. I'm just watching highlights until WrestleMania. I can't put myself to go through watch all Raw and SmackDown.
Like if I ever watch, it's like the first match, and I may go past an hour. But if they start doing some dumb stuff, then
yeah, don't forget the famous FTR shaving each other's back segment.
Yeah, that's a prime example of how not to use a tag team.
So,
I do have an announcement. I'm not gonna make it on the social because I'm not. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say it. It is a guest announcement.
Okay.
And it will be this Thursday. After the ROH Honor Club, like right after, ROH star Shane Taylor will be on here.
What?
Right. It's not really a definite time when ROH is over because you never know. I think it's 10 matches again, 9-10, but exactly like when it's off, that's when he'll be on. It's only 8:45. Because that's what time it was over last time. So Shane Taylor will be on here.
Awesome. Can't wait. Here first, people on Talking Elite. Shane Taylor. Sounds like we'll have him here on Thursday. Keep an eye out on our socials. And for that official announcement. Don't forget, we'll be back here tomorrow night for our Wednesday night watch along. We'll of course be here 7 Central. So come chat with us as we watch Dynamite. I am excited for this, new pay-per-view season, and cannot wait to see what's going to be the next build-up. So hopefully we'll get some good matches, some good moments. I have stories that I'm invested in for sure. I know Connor and Aiden are probably in the same boat after that pay-per-view. I cannot stop talking about it. We'll probably go more in depth tomorrow on the discussion. So yeah, I'm excited. Thursday, like I said, we'll have Shane Taylor on the show, it sounds like. And then we'll also do our Ring of Honor watch along at 6 p.m., correct? Central?
Yeah,
6 p.m. Central. And then Friday, we have our Rampage watch along at 9 Central. And then next week, we are doing a wrestling spotlight. And this one's going to be one of my favorite wrestlers. He's from Canada. We're going to be talking about Kenny Omega. So we'll go into his different entrances, his career in Japan, AEW. We'll go through some of our favorite matches, and we'll just have a great discussion on Kenny Omega. So look out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do, like I said, every second Tuesday of the month, we're going to do a wrestling spotlight. So, yeah, Kenny Omega will be next week. And then, we'll see. Is there anything else, Connor?
I do want to say, just so no one gets confused, and they get here and Shane Taylor's not on when they get on here. Shane Taylor will not be on before. Normally do interviews before a show, but Shane Taylor will be on after Ring of Honor. I looked last time. It was over around 8:45. So around that time, Shane Taylor will be on here. So not before, but after the show.
All right. Well, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. So, all right, guys. If there's nothing else left to say, thank you guys so much for watching Talking Elite here on the All Elite Zone podcast. Make sure you subscribe down below. Follow us on Twitter at All Elite Zone 1. Follow us on Facebook, Spotify, and also make sure you guys follow us on Podbeam. And that is getting to it for our show tonight. So take care, guys, and have a good night.